We have another question here about the industry churn rate. So the industry churn rate is 7.5%. The churn rate for customers in Spain is 16%. What is the z-value that the customer churn rate in Spain is the same as the industry churn rate? So that hypothesis is that the industry churn rate and the churn rate in Spain are the same. So let's, first of all, we can build this out. We're going to use a pivot table. So we'll go to Insert, Tables, Pivot Table. I want to take all this data with me. All right, now my rows are going to be country, and my churn is here, exited. It's going to be a column. It's starting to look like this, and then I'm also going to bring it here to values. You notice this doesn't look right because it's doing sum. Instead, I'm going to change it to count. Perfect. Now my table here matches this table, right? Except for the label here, no and yes. Otherwise, it's identical. Down here, we have the formula for a z-value for a proportion. So PO is the industry rate. That is 0.075. Okay. P hat is what we have estimated. That is the people in Spain who left divided by all the people we have in Spain. Okay, that's our proportion here, 16%. A proportion is between 0 and 1. It cannot be bigger than 1 or less than 0. That is our proportion. All right, so now the question is this the same as this? All right, so the first thing we'll do is the point difference. Say p hat minus p0. That's the point difference. Now we need to do the denominator. Okay, the area under here. This is going to be a little confusing, so square root first. And then within that we have a fraction. So it is 0.05 times 1 minus 0.075. That's that top part. All of that is divided by the count. The count is here. Perfect. That means z is the point difference divided by the denominator. And we have a z-value of 17.3. So that is the answer. Are they the same? No. That's highly unlikely. That the churn rate is actually 7.5 instead of 16.6.